Welcome back to our home. It's been about 3 weeks since we closed and we've been doing a lot here at the house. I also went out of town last week, so I've just kind of been really busy. But I wanted to kind of show you our progress so far and talk through some of our plans moving forward and hopefully bring you along a little more on the progress moving forward. So let's take a look at where we're at and where we're going. Hi, I'm Megan or Maggie Mouse, and I share how to live a magical lifestyle wherever you are. We are in my home. I live in a suburb of Philadelphia now. We just bought this house last month. It was our first home purchase. So I'm gonna do a quick update on mainly the upstairs, which is where we've been painting. So pardon the mess. We have just like stuff in every room, but we have all the floors taped off so they're protected while we've been painting. This is our main bedroom. Like, this is what the room will be, our bedroom. So we painted it this yellow color, and we've most recently been painting the trim. It was all in kind of yucky state, so we redid the trim. My plan for today, I should say, is that I want to finish painting inside this closet. The closet for this room is going to be Kyle's closet. And then I also want to paint the door, which will be this, the closet door, I should say, which is the same, going to be the same paint as what we used on the trim. So those are my goals for today. I also have new doorknobs for all our doors. So I would like to take that off before I paint and redo it. So let's get started. I think I'm going to start with the painting in the closet. This closet also has like our attic entry, so that's kind of a weird like little like step up situation. Obviously this needs to be like cleaned and painted too, but I think that needs to be painted probably what we did the trim, which is more like a satin finish rather than the flat paint that I'm using on the walls. So I'm gonna at least do the walls in here. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's do it. Okay, it's much later, change of plans. Well, kind of. So I did finish the walls in Kyle's closet in our bedroom, but since that wall paint in there is the same color that we're doing the hallway, I just went ahead and painted the hallway. So I didn't do the door in there like I thought I was going to. So I'll kind of show you the rest of the progress in the upstairs real quick, and then that's all we're doing today because I'm really tired. So this is the upstairs bathroom, and it's basically done, but I think it just needs like one more coat. It's just still not quite even coverage, but I love this color so much. And we also ordered a new one of these because this one's kind of corroded and it like comes out of the connection. That's like the shower curtain rod. So that needs to, actually I should probably change that or take that down before we do our last coat in here. And in this room, this is my office / our guest room. We finished the trim in here for the most part. There's still like some touch-ups I think we need to do. And yeah, I think paint-wise, this room is done. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at my neighbor. Yeah, paint-wise, this room is done. So since this is gonna be my office, I actually got a new desk that's like you can raise and lower it so I can have like a standing desk. So that'll kind of be the next step in here once we take the plastic up and clean a little bit and then start putting stuff in here. Oh, and then this room still has a closet, which honestly, that one doesn't look so bad in here. I might just paint the trim in that one. And then paint the closet door, change out the doorknobs, paint this door, change out the doorknob, paint the bathroom door, change out the doorknob. It's like just when you think it's close to being done. And then the last room in the upstairs is my closet room. I think this is kind of the same as my office in that it's pretty much done painting wise. There might just be like a little touch up to do. Actually, it looks pretty good in here on the trim. And then this one, I gotta figure out what I'm doing inside the closet since my closet's gonna be set up out here. I think this is gonna be like shoes, but I kind of have to figure out the like shelving for that. Need to paint this door and change the doorknob and paint this door and change the doorknob. So we're getting there upstairs, and then this hallway color is also gonna continue down the stairs. So Kyle right now is just taping that off really cleanly because we're also gonna have to paint that trim afterwards, this trim in the hallway. And the banister, the same color as the trim. And then we'll kind of be done with upstairs once we get through that like final punch list. I mean, done as in painting done. There's still gonna be stuff we wanna do like over time. Like I definitely want new light fixture in this room. The other rooms have ceiling fans, which I feel like are fine for now. And we're realizing that our AC doesn't cool the house down very quickly. So number one, it's probably going to be something that we have to get worked on in the next like couple of months or a year or so, depending on how much it costs. And so in the meantime, we're keeping the ceiling fans. But yeah, I think that's all we're doing today. And I hope to keep this vlog going this week to kind of show you a little more progress than I have been so far. But it's exciting. I'm just tired. There we go. Nice. When I bought the doorknobs, I also bought hinges to replace all of them, but the hinges are really weird in this house. Well, I should say the door frames are really weird in this house. They're like metal. So in this case, the hinge is like underneath that. So, and instead, we're not taking the hinges off, but they look gross. So we're just gonna like tape them off and hit them with a little gold spray paint to match the doorknobs that we're doing. So I'll do it out here and on the inside. Is it perfect? No. Are we going to live with it? Yes. I'm glad I did this before I painted these doors though, because I did get a little of overspray. Kyle's painting the stairs. That's what you're hearing in the background. Side. Cute. See the overspray? Whoops. But I don't think I got any on the yellow, which is good. I did obviously get this strip here, but I can hit that with the trim paint when I'm painting this door, because those are going to be the same paint that we're using. Has been accomplished. Hopefully that will be the last coat I have to do. And then once that's dry, we can put the new shower curtain rod. It might still look a little bit streaky on here because some of it's dry, some of it's still wet, so it doesn't look exactly even yet. Friday. I didn't come here since, when was the last time I was here? Was that Monday or Tuesday? I honestly don't remember. as you saw, I just painted this one closet door in our bedroom that I've been saying I'm gonna paint for like days now. And I did the 2 coats on that. I think it looks really, really, really good. So glad that we're like taking the time to do the trim and the doors and stuff. It's just taking a long time. But yeah, I haven't been here since, I think it was Tuesday, Monday, whichever of those days. But Kyle actually came here earlier today and he's been doing the staircase. He's been doing like all this, sanding all this trim down, and he finished painting all of this, which in this light, it still looks very gray, which is what it was previously. But I promise it doesn't look as gray in real life. Well, it kind of does, but anyways, the hallway's still gonna have a lot of color injected into it, so it's okay that the walls are a little boring at the moment. And then Kyle also did like the caulk in here on top of the tile, and then I'm just gonna come in like a certain spots and kind of like clean up that line a little bit with the paint, and then we'll pretty much be done in here with regard to paint. I might eventually paint this lower part of the vanity. Undecided, but I'm considering that. And then we just have to put up the new shower curtain rod in here. The hallway, all the trim still needs to be painted. It's sanded down. So yeah, I got that one door done. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to do another door here. Oh, and I didn't explain, our friend was here that's doing our, sorry, there's like someone yelling outside. Our friend was here that's doing taking the wall down downstairs, and it was him and his son working on moving the outlets that had to be moved. So I just didn't want to be like vlogging and talking to my camera while they were downstairs, even though I'm sure they wouldn't have cared. So I'll just show you the status of that. So as you know, we left off with this kitchen being open like this. There were 2 light switches, one for the dining room light and then one for the kitchen light on the wall. So he's still working on that because he had to run more wiring in order to have slack to bring those outlets to this part of the wall. And then on this side of the arch, there was an outlet on this part of the wall that's not there anymore. And so today, that's what he did. He moved it over here. I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow, Saturday, but I'm definitely going to be here on Monday because it's Memorial Day. So I'm off work. So I'm like gonna use that as an opportunity to hopefully get like a good like housework day in. Really, really, really would love to finish like one of the upstairs rooms. I know I've said that already, but it would be really nice to get our bedroom done. So I'll see you on Monday. Voiceover Megan here. On Monday, our friend was working downstairs again, so I didn't want to talk on camera, but I painted the attic entry, and then I decided to finally paint our bedroom door. Okay, are the stairs leading to the attic perfect? Absolutely not, but it looks a lot cleaner in here. And realistically, like this is inside of a closet. And so that's gonna have like Kyle's clothes here. And there's even like a place for a curtain rod here if he wanted to, but then you would have to move it anytime you want to go to the attic. So I'm thinking, if anything, he could just kind of use this for like shoe or hat storage. Because we don't have to access the attic regularly. But on these steps, I got these little like clear grippy things to go on there, so it's not like getting grosser every time we step on there. So I'm gonna put those on now. Awesome. So there was a pack of 5, so I just put 3 on this bottom since that's the widest part, and then the other 2 are right there. So our closet is Basically done. I did the first coat on this door, and I'm gonna do the second coat. Well, I'll probably let it dry a little bit longer because it's really humid today. I'm going to attempt to put the new doorknob on the closet in here. Okay, press the latch tongue. It says, press the latch tongue and insert the spindle into the latch. Okay, easy. Insert interior knob. This doorknob's on, it's working well. The only thing is that the strike plate that came with the doorknob, I don't think I can use because these weird door frames that are like metal, and this even here is metal. So, oops, I'm not even showing it right. So I have to use the strike plate that was already on there, which has seen better days. But hopefully I can clean it up so it'll actually at least like be its original, like, you know, that like brass color. We'll see. But I do think the doorknob looks so good on the door. And with the hinges spray painted. Love it. Still waiting on that to dry. The yellow doors isn't dry yet for the first coat. So I'm going to paint this next door in my office, which is my office / guest room. Now that first coat is done. Let's see if the yellow's ready for a second coat. I think I can. Final look for the day. Just only did the one coat on the orange because it wasn't dry enough for the second. But the yellow got its second coat and it looks so good. It's making me so happy. Once I started painting color today, I feel like I got my personality back. Like I was getting so tired of just like painting this, you know, shades of grayish. But the yellow and the orange makes me really happy. Working tirelessly at this hallway, which I appreciate because I would be scared to paint this. How did you paint that? You used a ladder? Like in this hallway?
Yeah, I just put the roller on a pole.
Oh, but how did you cut in?
With my arm.
How were you tall enough to get it to there? I'm so confused. Anyways, so he also did a bunch of sanding and cleaning up on this trim because that was like layers and layers of paint. So that's all cleaned up, and then he started painting the trim, and then that'll be kind of like where we pick up there. I think this is gonna be the end of this vlog. I have no idea how long it is because it's been over the course of several days and basically like a whole week. But I hope that it feels like we accomplished a lot when I'm editing this and watching it back. Because it kind of feels like every time you come here, you're like, oh, I'm gonna like get X thing done today. And then 3 days later, you're still working on that one thing. I don't know what my next home vlog will be like, but obviously we have way more work to do. We haven't even started the downstairs other than the project going on in the kitchen with the wall that our friend, that we have our friend doing. So if you want to watch more home vlogs, I'm sure there will be many, many, many more, including our move, which is just under a month away. So please make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'd be so appreciative if you should decide to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.